So while I was at CES, a strange guy named Ben picked me and my friend Marco up, took us to a parking lot, under a train, and handed us a skateboard. This was my introduction to the new ZBoard 2, and I have to say I'm really impressed. To clarify, Ben is not a strange dude. He's a super chill guy from ZBoard, and we were very fortunate enough to ride with him and test out the new ZBoard Pearl and Blue editions. But before I get into the differences of each model, let me just give you a background on ZBoard themselves. If you're not familiar with ZBoard, ZBoard is a company out of Northern California, and they manufacture electronic skateboards. And these things are awesome. So basically it has two pedals on the top of the board. You have one on the front and one on the back. By applying pressure to the front pedal, you're gonna go forward. And depending on how much pressure you apply, depends on the speed that you're gonna go forward. And the same thing can be said about the rear pedal. So by tapping or placing your foot on the rear pedal, you're gonna go to a stop position. And if you keep applying pressure, and depending on how much pressure you apply, you're gonna go in reverse. Now, I've never been much of a skateboarder, but I used to surf back in my day. So the stance and the position was pretty much friendly. However, I do look goofy as F riding this thing. And that's just because I was terrified. I haven't done this in a while. My balance is a little bit off, but I started to get the hang of it towards the end, and it just felt more natural. You gotta treat it just like a normal skateboard when you're turning. So you lean in the direction that you want to turn in and pray that you don't fall off the board. If you are a skateboarder, of course, this is gonna come very natural to you. But for people like me who are jumping on a board for the first time, you are going to fall off the board. And you may not get hurt, but you definitely are going to not be on the board for very long. And that's okay. But I tried this for about maybe 30 minutes. And towards the end of that 30 minutes, I definitely started to get the hang of it. So it's very user-friendly, and you can definitely learn it within, I would say, at most a week. And of course, this is all based off first impressions. I'm gonna have to get one in-house for extensive testing, but I have to say I'm really impressed with it, and I can see myself using one of these. So let's go ahead and jump into the difference between the Pearl Edition and the Blue Edition. Let's start with the ZBoard 2 Pearl. Now this retails for $1,499, which is a bit pricey, but once you get on this thing, you can actually feel where your money is going. It goes 20 miles an hour, it has a range of 24 miles, it weighs 19 pounds, and you can recharge it in 4.5 hours. It also features a rosewood deck and white 97mm wheels. The ZBoard 2 Blue Edition retails for $1,299, making it a little bit more affordable, but still very pricey. It also goes 20 miles an hour, and it has a range of 16 miles. It's a little bit lighter, coming in at 17 pounds, and it recharges in 3.5 hours. Now the deck is made of Canadian maple, and it has blue 90mm wheels. Now both models include a 1000 watt brushless outrunner motor, integrated headlights and taillights with on, off, and flashing modes, dual handles, onboard battery level monitoring, and regenerative braking. Now in terms of traveling with this thing, it's not very big. It's 38 inches in length, 9.5 inches in width, and 5.5 inches in height. The ZBoards also support goofy-footed people, so it doesn't matter what kind of stance you are, you're gonna be able to ride this thing with ease. Batteries last typically 500 plus cycles, so you're gonna get a long battery lifespan out of this thing, and on top of that, they're all modular. So you can actually order parts directly from ZBoard, and you can put them in yourself, but they recommend sending it to the factory, but it's cool that they give you that option. The ZBoard 2 Blue and Pearl are available for pre-order right now on their website, and that link can be found in the description of this video. Ship time is between 4 to 8 weeks, so go ahead and get your pre-order in now to secure your position in line to get your board. If you guys want to see a full review on this board, go ahead and drop me a big thumbs up to let the company know that you guys are wanting this. Go ahead and subscribe for future content. Leave me a comment and let me know, what do you guys think of the ZBoard 2? I personally think it's dope. What do you guys think? Let me know. And follow me on all my social media connections, and go ahead and check out that giveaway that is going on right now. And of course, I'll talk to you in the next one. Be easy.